Good morning, and thank you for providing me with another opportunity to speak to our community and address the challenges that we face in this coronavirus pandemic. Before I begin, I want to provide you with a brief update on the state of East Baton Rouge Parish. As of now, we have 816 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Our current hospital capacity for our region, Louisiana Health Region 2, is 49% availability for all major hospitals and 23% availability of all ICU beds are currently available. The Surgeon General said that this week may be the hardest and saddest week for Americans. And as I've said, I don't want this to be the narrative for our community. And that's why we are urging everyone here in our community to practice physical distancing and good hygiene. Yesterday, Governor Edwards released an alarming statistic about the disproportionate effects of coronavirus on our residents. According to the governor, 70% of people who have died in Louisiana are African Americans. And so my office is working to get a better understanding for why this is and what it means specifically for East Baton Rouge Parish. We, of course, believe it is related to what we have known always, that African Americans in Louisiana have a disproportionate access to health care and disproportionate health outcomes. We will continue to seek more information from the Louisiana Department of Health and other resources. This pandemic is also having a negative impact on our economy, to say the least. Last week, we saw a record number of people apply for unemployment across the country. We must take steps to protect confidence in our local economy and promote financial prudency among our residents. It is my hope that we can recover quickly so that we can return to our lives and our places of work soon. But we must do what's best for the health of our community. That is our #1 priority, and make no mistake about it. The month of April is significant. Each calendar year, it represents National Financial Literacy Month. Financial literacy is a critical time, I should say, at this time as we plan for recovery for businesses and individuals within our community. The financial actions that we take in the coming weeks and potentially months play a significant role in the recovery of our families, our community, and our economy. Every segment of our community is financially impacted by COVID-19. Every individual and organization has seen a shift in their financial situation. Corporations, businesses, nonprofits, and individuals have had to adjust to a rationalization of resources, whether financial or otherwise. And so I appeal to those who are experiencing monumental changes in their financial situations, families and individuals who are receiving SNAP benefits, income-constricted employees, the elderly and disabled, single-parent families, the unemployed, hourly workers. These groups, along with so many others, will be exposed to additional financial challenges due to the coronavirus. As you all have heard, many of our neighbors, friends, and loved ones will start receiving stimulus checks from the IRS as early as next week. These will continue to roll out to those who qualify based on their 2019 taxes. It is critical that the individuals and families in our community start assessing their financial situation so that they can prepare for the longevity of this pandemic, however long that may be. I have partnered with the Louisiana Jumpstart, Capital Area, United Way, Junior League, Hope Ministries, and Employ BR to launch a series of workshops that are designed to help the community with financial planning. The workshops will focus on basic financial literacy, including how to increase the longevity of stimulus checks, creating and balancing a budget navigating the unemployment process, and how to remain alert of potential scams. I now want to hand this over to Jessica Sharon of Louisiana Jumpstart, who will be followed by George Bell of Capital Area United Way and Janet Simmons of Hope Ministries. Jessica?
Thank you, Mayor. My name is Jessica Sharon. I'm the Director of Financial Outreach at Pelican State Credit Union and a proud member of Louisiana Jumpstart. Our coalition is an organization that's dedicated to improving the financial capability of individuals and providing advocacy and access to educational programs and resources. Our goal is to increase the financial capability of our Louisiana citizens, help them create long-term financial stability, build assets, and break generational cycles of poverty. So much like my credit union, all of our Jumpstart partners, which include financial banks and credit unions, nonprofits such as United Way and Junior Achievement, governmental agencies such as the Federal Reserve, we're very honored to be able to share our resources with the Baton Rouge community through this innovative program. Nothing like this has ever been made available before, and we're so proud to help the Mayor's office deliver it to our citizens. And now I'd like to hand this over to Mr. George Bell, the President and CEO of the Capital Area United Way. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Well, good morning. Capital Area United Way has had a 95-year history in the greater Baton Rouge area, and we have seen and have been a part of many efforts to help our community respond and recover to disasters and events such as this. I am here to tell you that among the things that we are doing to help through this particular event, pandemic, is that we are first of all providing information, timely, accurate information via our 211 information line about the COVID-19 virus, as well as information about how you can tap into resources that are available to you in the neighborhoods that you live in. That's an important point, because in times like this, when things are changing rapidly, it's important to know that you have a reliable source of information to reach out to. As we acknowledge this month being Financial Awareness Month, also know that the work United Way has done in the area of providing free volunteer income tax preparation for members of our community is something that we have done for years now. We have had to suspend the programming for this particular period out of the concern for safety, but we will be resuming that as soon as the ban is lifted on gathering. Another important point is you all need to know that the tax deadline has been extended. It's important that you file your taxes. It's one of the ways that they use to identify you as a potential recipient of the funds that are being made available to us as a part of the stimulus package. Now, to that end, even though we're not able to provide the tax assistance, we are able to provide free tax services or free tax program access, and that's done through My Free Taxes. So if you're in need of a platform to file your taxes, you can certainly tap into that. And last, and certainly not least, during the month of April, we will be hosting a series of Money Monday programs that will be available via social media. These are programs that we collaborate with our partners on to provide information on some of the important points about how to save, how to make the most of the money that you do have in these times. I want to leave you with this. This is a major and has been a major event for this community, but we will get through this, and Capital Area United Way will be a part of the recovery as we move out of this into better times. So thank you for this opportunity, Mayor. Now I will turn it over to Janet Simmons.
Good morning. Thank you, George. Thank you, Mayor. Hope Ministries is housed in the heart of the 70805 zip code on Wimburn Avenue, is committed to continuing essential services in our community by meeting our mission to prevent homelessness and promote self-sufficiency and dignity. The collaboration with the Mayor's Office, Capital Area United Way, Jumpstart Coalition, Junior League, and others is key to supplying much needed information to our community and resources to our community during this time of uncertainty. Families experiencing food insecurity can still receive groceries through Hope's now drive-through food pantry. And companies are increasing retention in their employees or maintaining stable employment through Hope's The Way to Work Sustainable Workforce Solutions Workforce Retention Division. Also, the Way to Work coaches are working tirelessly to help those who are unemployed get, maintain, and sustain employment. This has been a very successful model. Hope has been and is here for the duration to assist families with basic needs and resources to move forward. The broader community is benefiting from the Mayor's new Financial Literacy Workshop Series initiative, and Hope Ministries is proud to be a partner. I'd like to turn it back over to the Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. And you'll notice that our location today is at Essential Federal Credit Union, which is one of the partners of Louisiana Jumpstart, one of the members of Louisiana Jumpstart. Thank you all. And before I take any questions, let me speak directly once again to our community. We will get through this. You've heard it from me. You've heard it from many of the speakers this morning. I know we'll get through this, and I recognize that this can be a stressful time for our community and our citizens. But the welfare of Baton Rouge is at the forefront of my actions during this time, and it is my hope that our community can utilize these resources and create a financial plan that best suits their needs so that when this pandemic ends, we can emerge as a community that is stronger than ever before. I'll now open the floor for questions. No questions? That's a good thing then. Thank you so much for coming out, and thank you to our partners. And these individuals here represent a segment of the partners that are working with us. There are several other organizations that are volunteering their services to work with us as well. So thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you, Daniel.
Bye.